Welcome to tutorial number 19 of the blog marketing series. And in this tutorial we're going to be talking about what keywords you should be optimizing for. At this point, you've already uploaded the files to your blog. You've activated your blog. You have everything going. You hopefully started posting and you're ready to start getting some traffic. But you have to have a strategy. Before you can start optimizing for own page and building links, you need to have a game plan. You need to know who you're going to attract and how you're going to get them there. So the first thing you need to think about is what keywords you should be optimizing for. You may think you know from the outset, and you probably do know the main keywords, but there are some resources out there to help you find more keywords that will attract more visitors to your website. Alright, we're now at the Google homepage, and we're going to go through a few of the resources that will help you in finding your keywords. Alright, let's start off with inventory.overture.com. And while this is loading up, I just want to talk with you very quickly about keywords. A lot of people think, I've got to go after those core keywords that I know are gonna, that I think about when I think about my blog. For example, let's take the example of baseball and the many aspects of baseball. Well, if you have a blog about baseball, your first inclination might be to make sure you nail down, baseball as the, just optimize everything for baseball, every single thing out there. But there are a lot of low-hanging fruit. There's a lot of keywords out there that you could be optimizing for that will attract a significant amount of traffic. And if you optimize for enough of those, you're going to have a significant amount of traffic. Obviously, there's a lot of competition for just the keyword baseball. So I would start out optimizing for some of the other keywords and then build up to the main. And of course, with the example like baseball, if you're optimizing for baseball salaries, then you're also clearly optimizing for baseball. So Overture and some of the other sites I'm going to be talking about here are going to give us a lot of keywords. Don't forget or don't negate the importance of optimizing for some of those keywords too. Okay, this is the keyword selector tool. Overture is Yahoo's paid search engine, like the little ads that you see, the paid search marketing extension of Yahoo. So anyway, at this box you can enter, let's say we're doing a blog about rugby. So let's go ahead and enter rugby. And then we'll just wait for that to come back. And we're going to be talking about some of the free sites, and in the end I'm going to give you an example of an outstanding paid site that if you get serious about attracting people to your blog, you might want to consider a subscription to this site. Taking a second to load up here. Alright, here we are. We entered rugby and we got back all of these potential keywords, and it gives you an estimation of the amount of traffic with these keywords. These are not absolutely 100% accurate in terms of the amount of hits that you're going to get from these keywords, and so don't worry about these numbers so much. There are more accurate resources for determining numbers. Just know some of the other keywords that are out there that you may need to think about optimizing for. The next tool that we're going to look at is adwords.google.com/select, and looks like I've already been there, keyword sandbox. And much like we were on Yahoo's search engine advertising portal, this is Google's version of that. So you can just enter keywords here and we'll give you more potential keywords that you could use. Now, as far as the free website that I use more than any other, it would be digitalpoint.com. That's digital point.com/tools/suggestion. Alright, and this is a keyword suggestion tool. Just enter a basic keyword. Let's say you have a blog about ultimate frisbee. I have to plead my ignorance that I know nothing about ultimate frisbee, so I cannot possibly tell you what some of the keywords that will give me will be. Alright, now you can see it broken down here. I like the organization of these numbers. That's why I use this site repeatedly. On the right side you see overtures results. So, if you use this, you're not going to need probably to go directly to that overture tool. But what I really like about this free site is that it gives you the top results from WordTracker, and we're going to talk about WordTracker in a minute. WordTracker is the most accurate and effective tool for determining keywords. And it does cost some money, but you can do very short-term periods if you would like. You can get a subscription for just a few days, and it'll cost you less than $10. So, but we'll talk about that in a minute. And next, I'd like you to go to highrankings.com. If you're getting into search engine optimization and you're getting into internet marketing and you're trying to learn and you feel like you're starting from absolute ground zero level of knowledge, you're going to want to go to as many sites and sources as possible and just basically to learn as much as you possibly can. I'd recommend this one. They have a great forum. If you go to the left, there's a link down to forum, and you can go and just see what some of the other people who are involved in this industry are saying. And it's always good for rumors, but let me caution you too. Sometimes you can get too caught up in listening to other people and just get caught up in all the noise that's out there that you forget your strategy. And I think it's better to just take on a very moderate strategy, search engine strategy, optimize effectively, link effectively, and focus more on posting to your blog and getting your message out there. And don't get too caught up in all this. I just want to give you the resources in case you want to turn to them at some point. Next, I would go to tools.seobook.com. Outstanding tools that you can use that may help you with keywords. You can see all the different tools that are available. And finally, I wanted to talk to you. Now, those are all the free resources that are out there, and there are others. I just wanted to highlight a few of these key ones. Okay, let's talk about wordtracker.com. Okay, WordTracker is a paid resource, but it's the #1 name in the industry. And like I said, if you go to this website, you can put in the basic keywords, and it will give you a list a mile long of keywords. It'll give you very accurate numbers on how many times those keywords get searched. And you don't have to get I think a year subscription. Let's go to price. Yeah, as you can see, a year is $275, which is not excessive if you're really committed to SEO. But you can go with a short-term plan. I've done this where I went for one day and just really worked at it that one day and got all the keywords that I needed. If that works for you, well then that's wonderful, and this might be a good deal for you. But anyway, as you can see, there are a lot of resources out there to help you, and in fact there are way too many resources out there, but I just wanted to tell you about them just so you'll know. You don't have to check them all out. I certainly do not. I think it's better to see what is helpful, find a portal that works for you, a layout you like, and just keep going back to it. This is not rocket science, although with the amount of information that is out there and available, You might feel like it sometime. But anyway, well, thanks for tuning in today, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.